Look how crisp, clean, and glossy that is. I don't even know what day today is, honestly. It is Wednesday. Yep, it's Wednesday. We just got a blizzard, record-breaking blizzard. We got over 20 inches of snow, I believe. It took my husband and my daughter hours and hours to shovel the snow. And then to add salt to the freaking freshly opened wound, we woke up today. 2 days later, everything that was shoveled was covered in snow. This time I shoveled because my husband went to work, which wasn't too bad. Like, I'm not gonna complain because it wasn't too bad. I just learned 2 things about me. I don't know how to shovel. I don't think it ever occurred to me that I had to learn how to shovel. Anyway, I don't know how to shovel, and I don't know how to clean snow off my car. I can't reach. I really can't. And I be trying. You know, I don't want to be the one that has snow flying off their car when they're driving. When that happens, I can't see. If I'm behind you, I cannot see. We're due for more snow. More snow is coming this weekend. I think either this weekend or like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or something. I don't know. I'm just over all this bullshit, honestly. Long intro just to catch you guys up on what's been going on. I think this video is going to be a short one. I haven't had very many days here at the office. Right off the top of my head, things that I have to do today. I have some custom cupcake toppers. I have a unicorn cake topper, and I have a custom cake topper. 3 things that need to be done today. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on cutting everything out for that topper because I already designed it. And my goal is to have it done today so I can ship it out today. That topper you guys probably won't see me making just because I need to like focus. I have therapy in about 45 minutes. So that's going to be an hour less that I have to work. I'll try to show you the process. I don't know. We'll see how much I can get accomplished. Guess what? This is my last koala paper. This is the last sheet I have. And I told myself, I was like, oh, I'm gonna order some. I'll be fine. I put it off for so long because for some reason I thought I had 6 pieces. And I don't have 6 pieces. I only had 2 more. I just did a print and cut for something. And this is the second sheet that I'm using. And I don't have any more. And I need it to finish this topper. I did purchase some yesterday, last night. I don't know, with the weather, how it's been, it hasn't been next day or 2 days. It's been more like 3-4 days. So let me check really quickly. I never ordered it. I thought I ordered it. I didn't order it. Oh my gosh. So what I'm gonna have to do is buy 2 of them so that it could arrive overnight. Because if I don't purchase 2 of them, it'll come. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. I really thought that I purchased it last night. Shoot. If I don't order 2 of them, it's gonna come Friday. And that's not good. I got a little worried just now because I cut this part and I was like, oh my goodness, this looks humongous. But once I took it off the mat, I realized it's not that bad. It's not that big. So far, this is what I've got accomplished. Oops, I forgot that this I didn't put on yet. This is how my topper is looking like so far. I ran out of the koala paper like I told you guys earlier, so I couldn't finish it. And that's why she's looking a little crazy there because I need, I think, 2 more layers. Let me see, I'm gonna do 1, 2. Yeah, only 2 more layers. And once I have that, I'll put this on there because I need to see how thick this layer is gonna be, how high, before I can determine if this is gonna be a flat layer or if I'm gonna pop it a little bit. As of right now, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is, but if it's too similar to these layers, if it's the same height, then I have to rethink my whole situation there. And then of course, this is the name. I'm either gonna flat glue it on there or do, what's that called? The pop dot. This I'm gonna finish tomorrow because tomorrow's when the koala paper gets here. I also have stuff for the duplicate topper. This is the one that I'm gonna keep for myself. I cut out pretty much everything that I needed for that one except for the koala paper pieces. So the images and stuff, I have these little guys. I have crowns. Oh wait, no, I don't have crowns. I only have one more left. And I don't think I'm gonna add another one of this yet because I want this to be like a little bit of a lower layer compared to everything else. So that's how this one is looking. I sent 2 orders out, and what I realized is that I don't show you guys all the orders that I do, but that's because you guys have seen them before. It gets repetitive a lot of the times on a time crunch. So if I can hurry up and finish it and package it up and take it to the post office, then that's what I do. And then I'm also working on a unicorn cake topper, which I think I mentioned earlier today, and I cut some of the pieces for the name. So these are the 2 pieces, the 2 outlines for the names. I got some clouds and I got some gold unicorns, but this I think I'll be able to finish it tomorrow because it was just ordered today and it's not a rush order or anything like that. Koala paper has arrived. It came at like 6:30 this morning. I wanted to open it on camera because I'm gonna test out a new koala paper in this video. The one thing I didn't like about the delivery this morning is that he put it right in front of the door and I was locked in. I couldn't get out. We have my regular 61 pound and I also ordered the 69 pound. I want to see how the 69 pound works. So I showed you guys yesterday that I was almost done with the topper, but I still need to print out more of the peach ones so that way I can add it on top. I think I need 2 more layers. Once I have those layers set, I think I'm also going to put some foam in between the banner in the middle here because it's a little wobbly. Not wobbly, but like it's not as sturdy as I like. That's what I'm gonna work on right now. I'm just gonna print and cut real quick. Let's test this out together. I don't have much else to show you, so I figured let me just do it. It's fine. I'll do it on camera because that's the best way to do things. It never goes wrong. This is double-sided, so you can print on both sides, but I'm only gonna print on one side. I just wanna compare that one to the one that I always use. I just wanna see how it looks, if the glossiness is any different. Oh, I always freaking rip this. And I'm like, next time I have it, I'm not gonna rip it. So that way when I show it in my videos, it's gonna be pretty and not all beat up. I honestly think that the 61 pound feels sturdier. Actually, no, this might feel a little sturdier. I think it's just because this one is matte. The 61 pound is matte in the back, so it just has a better grip. I'm gonna try this one anyway. In the video that I posted on Wednesday, one of you guys asked me what the printer settings were for this particular paper. I think I've said it here before. Photo glossy paper and standard printing. I don't even do high quality. I go to quality and media. The media type is gonna be photo paper, glossy photo paper, and print quality is just gonna be standard. And that's how I print. I don't do anything extra. I printed out the same thing, same layout, same everything on each of the different papers. And honestly, there is not a difference. I feel like, okay, maybe the 69 pound might be a little bit thicker, but the only difference that I can tell, and I don't know if I like yet, is that the 61 pound, because it's only one-sided, the non-glossy part, the back part, nothing happens to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like clean. With the glossy one, the double-sided glossy, the back is also glossy. It gets the little bit of the residue from the matte. So that's the only thing I don't like about the 69 pound. I think it's because my mat is new too. It's pretty sticky because it's new. So maybe that could be a reason. The cupcake toppers that I have to make, I did use the 69 pound. So let's see how I like that. I think maybe for like the face cupcake toppers, the ones that are just standalone, it's just one layer, then the 69 pound would be good just because I know it's a little bit thicker. I'm gonna cut the face toppers now. I'm not gonna show that because once again, it's someone's face. I'm just gonna go with this one for the face cupcake toppers. But for my images, I think I'm just gonna stick to the 61 pound. And it's less money too. So if you guys are interested in trying out koala paper, I don't think you need the 69 pound. It's More expensive, but honestly it's the same thing. Let me just double check before I give you guys wrong information. I have my orders here. The 61 pound is 18, well, it was 1804 for me, and the 69 pound is 1994. For the same amount, you get 100 sheets of each. So if you guys want to try out koala paper, stick to the 61 pound. The only reason I know it's for sure thicker is because the box itself for the 69 is bigger than the 61. Just a little bit bigger, and the pack as well. That for sure tells me that it is a little bit thicker, but not that much of a difference in my opinion. The Princess Peach cake topper was delivered. That actually was for my bestie, and my husband is the one that delivered it. Thankfully, he was able to do that because that thing was freaking cursed. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Everything is good to go now. And I do have my own copy of it, which I'm staring at right now. You guys can't see it because it's across from me. But anyway, that was done. Thankfully, that was stressing me out a little bit. The custom face cupcake toppers, those were dropped off yesterday. And then we have the unicorn topper. I don't think I shared the unicorn topper at all, but that was shipped out, I think, the next day after I told you guys about it. And I don't think I shared it because I already started editing this video. I remember seeing little gold pieces for the unicorn topper, but I don't think I showed you the actual topper. Anyway, that was a double name. So instead of the name and the age, they did a double name, no age. So yeah, this week is good. I wanted to come back on here, number one, to close out the video because this is going to be the last day that I record. Tomorrow I'm going to start a new video, but I wanted to go a little bit more in detail about my images. I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of comments here on YouTube about the paper that I use, the settings, all that stuff, because apparently you guys like how crisp my images are. I do too. I think they come out so crisp, so clean, so bright, but I never really noticed it until you guys started complimenting my cake toppers. So now that I like really look at them, I'm like, wow, compared to X amount of years ago, my images now are so much brighter than how they used to be. And it's all because I changed the paper, the printer settings, and I think the printer. I don't remember what I used to use before. I know that I've had this for as long as I can remember, but then again, my memory is dumb. I already told you guys about the printer settings and all that stuff. I'm gonna do a comparison right now. So I'm gonna take what I used to use before, which is cardstock. I used to use the 110 pound cardstock, and I'm gonna take one of those because I have a whole bunch left. I'm gonna print the same exact images on each one so that you can see the difference. I have my image here. I'm just gonna use this because these images you have already seen throughout the video. I'm gonna do one of the Princess Peach, one of the hat, 2 little stars, and then the coins. The first one that I'm gonna print is the koala paper. You guys already know the settings because I've shared that with you earlier on in this video. Photo paper, glossy, standard quality. Next, I'm gonna do the 110 pound cardstock, but for this one, it is not photo paper, it's just plain paper. And then we're gonna do high for the quality. These are the images printed. We have the koala paper and then the cardstock. This one is standard, high quality, and this one is photo matte with high quality. I think the best thing for you to do would be to use the koala paper because look how crisp, clean, and glossy that is. I'm gonna compare the two side by side. This is the cardstock, the best one out of all three in my opinion. And then this is the koala. Look at the difference in the depth, the colors, the brightness. Everything about it just looks so much better. I mean, this is doable, yes, especially if you're using it for yourself, but this just screams high quality. The cardstock definitely comes out grainy, which is why you don't get that crisp look. I personally will only use the koala paper. The only time that I'll use the cardstock is for my unicorn cake toppers because I do like to add sparkle. So there you see it side by side. I definitely recommend the koala. Definitely take those 20 bucks and invest in the koala paper because look at the difference. I showed you guys the different print qualities. The next thing that I want to talk about is the offset. So one of you guys did ask me about the offset and you know how I do that, if I kiss cut or if I make an outline. And honestly, that just depends. These are my images here and you'll see some of them have offsets and some of them don't. Let me do a dark background so that way you guys can see much better. Each here has an offset. The crown has an offset as well, but it's thinner than the peach one. The coins and the stars do not have offsets. It all just depends. I'm very, very, very particular with all my cake toppers, all my designs. When I say I go in on the details, it's just just how my brain works. It's not something that you can really teach. I think it all just depends on how your creativity works and just how your thought process goes. So that I can't teach you guys, because there's no right or wrong answer. There's no way of knowing. Whatever feels right, I guess. And that's exactly what I do. I can't tell you, oh, because she's taller, you have to make an offset of so-and-so. It honestly is just whatever comes to my mind. I hope that was helpful. A lot of you guys tell me that I should do classes on how to make cake toppers, and honestly, I would suck at it. I do not know how to teach, because it's one thing for me to know in my mind and like go through all these things in my head and put it out on paper or put it out on a design. But then when I have to explain it to someone, I don't know how to do that. So I hope I was able to answer some questions about the images, how I print, how I cut, how I do the offset, all that stuff. And of course, if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. If you guys have made it to the end of the video, leave me printer emojis in the comments down below. Let's do printer, because you know, I'm teaching you guys how to get crisp images. And if you have made it to the end of the video, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always tuning in to the very end, for leaving comments, for interacting with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I usually don't do this, but if you found this video useful, then make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you aren't already, make sure to share with everyone else, so that way other people can find useful information as well, and they could see behind the scenes of running Steffany Crafts LLC.